Hey guys! Oh, move that down a little. Anyway, first of all, a quick thing for you guys. The voting's closed, and I can tell you that the game I'll be doing as a Let's Play will be Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. I might add Episode 2 into it as a later time, but at the moment, it's just Episode 1. So thank you to everyone who voted. Anyway, not just that. Now we're on to something a bit more important. I figured I'd do the voting out the way, so that was at least in this one, so it wasn't a waste of a video. Okay. Now, 2 years ago, more than that, those guys who've been subscribed to me all this time will have known that something incredibly huge happened in my life because of my grave error. And that was the whole fiasco that happened. Well, I should explain why this is coming about. Somebody put on the voting video that they wished I did Klonoa 2, because I had Arklad and all those people helping me to voice act, which I'm grateful that people looked at and they liked it. I'm grateful for that, thank you. But the thing is, Arklad and the others wish nothing of me anymore. So ever since what happened, and obviously that, I've tried my best to change things back. That I wanted everything to happen as it did, but of course some things just can't be either replaced or repaired. So for the past few months, I felt like I had to do something, but I didn't know what. And of course, seeing everything happen and everything torn away is the only way some people can learn a lesson. Now, in case any of you are wondering where am I exactly going with this, it's more of an apology right now. Not really to Arklad and Kinda Sky and Baby Lady 08 or everyone else who was like that, but mainly to everyone who was affected in this. Whether they had watched my videos and seen me like this and felt sorry for me, or they were angry because of what happened, or anything like that. It's more directed to everybody else. No, sorry, to everyone else. See, I failed to move on. For the past few months, when I finally got my head back to finally doing Let's Playing and voice acting again, I didn't fully recover. Deep down, I felt, could I still do this? Can I still be that person on the internet that made people laugh and enjoy and have a smile on their faces, or was I really the person who was just here to hurt people in disguise? And well, with how things have been, I never forgave myself. To putting it bluntly, I learned my lesson that what happened, and I took the price. It cost me amazing people who could help me out when I needed them. Friends, allies, other Let's Plays and voice actors, and of course at the time, the girl of my dreams at the time. So yeah, when you get, I'm sure anyone else would agree, if anyone else had looked at that situation, they probably would have felt that they went through hell and back. Or probably they went into hell and there was no way they could get back. Well, you get the idea. And well, before any of you guys start saying, oh, let's go show this video to Arklad and the others so then you can see what he's become, I'd rather it didn't. I'd rather, if they wanted to see this, then that be their choice. And I'd rather it wasn't shared. So don't say anything about it to anybody else and such. If you want to say it amongst your friends and say, check this guy out because he's doing something big, or he's being stupid or something, let's make fun of him or something, do what you wish, but I'd rather it wasn't sent to the people who heard about this. But that's besides the point. See, I never forgave myself for what happened because I wanted to keep in mind what happened. Now, before any of you start wondering, if you wanted to move on, why keep it in your head? The reason about that is because sorry, was because of the fact that I didn't want to make any more mistakes like that. What I wanted to do was, I wanted to keep it in my head that if I made another mistake like that, I would either know how to face it or I knew what I could do. But as I kept that in my head, I just became more paranoid and scared. Scared of losing a lot more else that I've already lost. Mainly losing the fans who looked at my videos and said, oh, you're a great person, we'll watch your videos because you got great talent. Or the friends who stuck by me because of everything that happened and said, we won't leave you because you are a good person, you just made an error and it's time you learned that. And, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry for being so paranoid. That's why I haven't done any mostly Let's Play videos or voice acting and such. And the reason I've done all my streams is because if something went wrong there, I'd have people to back me up and help me out. And I didn't want to be that scared child anymore. I learned this from a great friend the other day, to be precise the night before I did this video. It's alright to be paranoid. It's just if you let paranoia take over you so much, all it's going to do is it's going to cloud you. And all you're just going to do is keep making more mistakes. And then when a mistake does come, you'll beat yourself so much that you wish you probably killed yourself. Well, I know those weren't the exact words he said, but it's kind of my elaboration on it. Don't worry, I'm not planning on killing myself, so get that out of your head, guys. But what I'm trying to say to everybody is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've been doing. I'm sorry for how longing I wanted things to be back to normal, how I wished that I could do my Let's Play videos and everybody would smile and people would cover it and sort of say, oh, he is a good person, but of course as of recently, that hasn't been to be because, well, I've just been a pathetic child. A 23-year-old pathetic person who ran and hid and wanted people to somehow fight the battle, or how I wished that in my head it would all just blow over and things would, you know, like a pancake, it would just be tossed over and things could start all over on the other side and, you know, be back to normal and things. But of course, some things just can't be repaired, some things just can't be replaced. It just comes down to some things sometimes. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to be stronger in every single aspect. I know I said this in tons of videos before, and I know it's sounding like I'm just repeating things like a broken record and just stuck on repeat, but to be honest, it's probably the only way I can probably help to get myself in this. So, I'm going to make you guys this hugest promise right now. If I ever make a mistake as big as what I did, and I felt that I'm not learning, then I will leave YouTube. I'll leave my voice acting and my Let's Plays behind, and just be the person who comments and such, and just, you know, because, now before any of you start saying, oh, has this been in his mind the whole time? Yeah, I have to confess. For 2 years I felt I wanted to just scrap it. I just wanted to run away, just hide and just, you know, just roll in a ball and die. That's what I felt like. But I know I couldn't, because I had people who were covering for me. I was just too stubborn to see it. So, what I'm saying, guys, is this is now going to be the start of a new me again. I know I said that before, and I know it before, and I know it hasn't looked like I have grown, but this is now my final thing. I made errors. Huge errors that nobody should ever do in their life. Not just with this situation, but situations before in the past that affected all those people before. And I know the person that this is mostly relating to maybe is watching this. Maybe she's gonna watch this and think, oh, did he actually think back on everything? I did. And I've realized I was a jerk. That's right, I've said this live on the camera. I was a selfless, weak, idiotic, brain-dead fool who probably shouldn't even be classed as a jerk, who should be classed as more because of the stupidity he did, and not thinking about what it was doing to you or anybody else. So, I've said it. I finally said it. And to be honest, I know some people are going to kill me for me doing this one, or probably say something, but to be honest, I'm sorry for this one. Ow! Okay, that was actually harder than I was supposed to do it, but... There. I know, before any of you start saying it, self-harm is not good for you. It never has been, never will be. Okay? So yeah, well, I've now got this grazed head. Yeah, it does hurt now. And yes, if you want to put it bluntly, that was the first time I actually did it. I've tried recording this a bunch of times, but I couldn't say the right words. Hopefully I'm saying the right words now. So, what I'm trying to say to everybody, to my girlfriend right now, to my fans, to my friends, to everybody who hates me, to everybody who, you know, any relationship status they are to me, friend, foe, whatever. I've learned my lesson. I'm not begging, I'm not asking for another chance, I'm not asking for anything like that. I'm at least just getting the message to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you, to everyone, and to myself. Now I'm going to cut this video now before I start crying on the air again, and I don't think you guys want to see that. Sorry. Anyway, but I'll be back with Sonic 4 episode 1. If anything, I'll do that video. Maybe that should be the brand new start. But I guess only you guys can decide. You can leave comments below, but that's kind of the only contact I want to know about this. I don't want PMs, phone calls, Skype messages or anything. Specific people can, you know, Skype message me or something, but I don't want any text, emails or anything like that. Just comments below. Anyway guys, that's all for now. Yeah, this hurts. I know it was stupid, so I know I'm gonna get slammed for that one, but nah, what can I do? I need to do it somehow. Anyway, hope I said everything right, and if I said something wrong, then what can I do? I'm just me, the idiot who can't really say much stuff right, when it can, although I know it can help sometimes. Anyway, later guys.